again in here. I'm sure you recognise those two. The parents of the grizzles in that other section. Again, I've got 2 eggs in there. Don't know if you can see. Yeah, 2 eggs in there. They're going to that same fancier again. Again, as late breds. I've got this guy here. Is ready building another nest up because his actual box is down here. As you can see, there's only one young one in here. The other young one you just saw in that nest in the other section. I had to pull him out because this one here was absolutely tiny and he was losing out competitively when getting the food. He's doing a lot better now he's the only one in the nest. Pop you back. Down here, these are again birds that I've had indirectly from Derek Pedley up in Blackpool. These are descendants of his Wonder Red line. Again, this one is purely for building up my numbers of stock should anything happen. But yeah, it's a smart looking bird down there. Moving on, I've got these two here. These weird story with these. Simply put, I don't know what bred them. I don't know any history of them. It's the same. This pair, these 3 here, and I've also got a silver hen flying about somewhere that I'll show you in a minute. What happened was a fancier unfortunately passed away the end of January, and he's quite elderly, so it was a lot for him to manage it anyway. The birds were left with his wife, and ultimately her health, I believe, was deteriorating. So it's getting too much for her to do the birds, and as much as she wanted to continue with the birds for his sake, they were getting too much for her, but she didn't want them to be culled or destroyed needlessly. So I said I'd have some and breed from them, and see what they can do. I've been told they're all winners, from the loft. They're prize winners over the years. Very high quality stock. So under here there is 2 eggs. As you can see, I'm not going to disturb her too much. She's very defensive. I believe that she's some sort of fantail cross, but as I say, I don't know 100%, purely because of how defensive she is on the nest. It has that fantail trait to me. It has that fantail trait to me, but I'm breeding from these purely to get something from them. Again, I understand it's really late to be breeding, but with the idea of the next year or so in mind, it's something I wanted. The birds are getting on, these birds, so I didn't want to you know, miss out on the opportunity to get some young birds from them. Anyway, there's these three in here, which they've all seemed to paired up together and co-parent, or whatever you want to call it these days, for the birds. But there's the two cocks and the hen over here. Again, 2 eggs. Let me just catch hold of the hen a moment. Right. What I've been told is hens. Don't know if you can see, there's 2 white tusks under the beak, on the bottom beak, lower part of the beak. I've been told a couple of times in the past that hens with tusks, as they're called, make great breeders. All of the hens I've had from this person, right, have got tusks. So there's only one way to find out, isn't there? So that's another reason I want these eggs to hatch out. You know, it's interesting debate, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I've got 2 hens now. I'll try and show you what I meant a bit better. If I can try and show you. On that bottom, on the lower beak, there are 2 white bits that stick out just here, and I've been reading on Facebook and stuff that they're called tusks, but it's meant to be a good sign from the hens for breeding quality birds, and it fits with what I've been told about these birds when I got them, you know. And again, you know, tail feather, like 1 feather. So it fits with what I've been told. They're quality birds. They are quality birds, and they're just a bit wilder at the minute because they haven't been handled. They haven't been handled so much, and it's not just by me. It's like from the person before. So I'm still trying to get them used to me. So yeah, it's trying to get them settled in. I do want to breed a round off all of these, and hopefully they will be quality. So here is the silver hen that I was telling you about. Again, I don't know if you can see, but even she's showing the tusks. But hopefully any of you guys have hens that carry the tusks? Do you find it makes for better breeders? Do you find the young birds from them are better racers? You know, I've been doing this myself now for just over 12 months. you know, my granddad introduced me to it when I was, you know, very small, probably 2-3 years old. So yeah, I've learnt a lot, but I'm still what I'd consider new. I mean, we had success. You know, we've had successes over the years. We've won prizes and such. So yeah, it's something I'd look forward to in racing. Hopefully, I can get on the right track. Be sending the young birds increasing the distance this week. So yeah, I'll have to check back in and let you guys know how I'm getting on.